Hello there, Fro here again with my weekly football picks video for the final week of the regular season, week 17, and a recap of week 16. Probably the least exciting week of any sports season is week 17 of football. Especially this year, there's very few meaningful games. Most of the playoff spots are set in stone, but let's get right into week 16 recap. Thursday night we had Giants at Philly. I picked the Giants, and they lost because I don't know what to make of this Giants team. Defense has been good all year, but Eli just didn't play well, like Eli does about half the time. But they backed into a playoff spot anyway when Tampa Bay lost, so they're in the playoffs, so we'll see what happens there, but got that one wrong. Miami at Buffalo. I picked Miami. They won 34-31. It was a good game. And Buffalo fired Rex Ryan and all that shit, and Tyler Taylor's getting benched because they don't want him to get hurt, and yada, yada, yada. The Bills are a mess. Haven't made the playoffs in like 16 years. Ugh. Redskins, the Bears. Picked the Redskins. They won 41-21, keeping their slim playoff hopes alive. I thought it might be a better game because the Bears have been playing tough all year, but not this game. But Redskins look good, and they're saying they had their chances here, and they blew it to be controlling their own destiny, but they need some help now. San Diego, Cleveland. I wanted to pick Cleveland so bad. I couldn't find myself picking the Browns 2 weeks in a row. I picked San Diego, and they did the very San Diego thing and lost 17-20 as they missed a field goal as time expired. Wow, Chargers. Another interestingly bad franchise. Minnesota, Green Bay. Watch out, NFC. The Packers are coming, and you better hope that the Lions find a way to beat them this next week, because if the Packers make the playoffs, they're a team to watch out for. Aaron Rodgers is right back in the MVP discussion, although right now I give it to Matt Ryan with Carr getting hurt, which we'll get into later. Anyway, Packers won. Got that one right. Watch out, NFC. Jets at New England. Pick New England. They won 41-3. No discussion needed. The Jets are horrible. Atlanta at Carolina. Picked Atlanta. Atlanta dominated on 33-16. Both Super Bowl teams from last year are making the playoffs this year, and Carolina just looks really bad. But Atlanta, they're in the driver's seat for that playoff spot. I don't know if they clinched it yet. I think they clinched. Pretty sure they clinched. Yeah, I think they won. Yeah, that's right. They won the division because they got 2-game lead on Tampa Bay with the only game left. So yeah, watch out for the Falcons too. That offense is really good, and the defense is playing better with Vic Beasley and stuff stepping up. But Tennessee at Jacksonville, I picked this one right. I picked Jacksonville to win, but they dominated, won 38-17. It's a shame Mariota got hurt. It is what it is. It was not a good day for injuries for players. 3 broken legs happened to pretty marquee players. Sucks. I wanted Tennessee to win this division. The Colts couldn't win it, and it's over. The fucking Texans won it. We'll talk about that in a little bit. So Jacksonville won. Whatever. They played well after a coach gets fired. That usually happens, but still a dumpster fire of a quarterback situation there. San Francisco, LA. I picked the Rams, and they lost after blowing their lead, and the Niners came back to win, and ruined their chance at the number 1 overall draft pick. Or they might still have it. I'm not sure. No, you're right. No, the Browns took back over the number 1 draft spot because they only have 1 win. The Niners have 2 wins, so I guess that win was good. Whatever. Who cares? Another dumpster fire quarterback situation and a team in general. Tampa Bay at New Orleans. I picked New Orleans. Tampa Bay has been a good team this year. I just thought Saints at home. Breeze has been played well last week, and coming this week, and they won 31-24. New Orleans just gave the Bucs a very slim chance to make the playoffs. Bucs needed to show up big these last 2 weeks, but they failed. Arizona at Seattle. I picked Seattle, and they lost 34-31 at home to Arizona. Man, if Arizona gets like Romo next year or something, or a good quarterback, they still have a very good roster. So look out for them next year. Seattle, I don't think any team should really be scared of them in the NFC. They're not the same team. The defense isn't carrying that team, and I'm sorry, Russell Wilson's not going to carry that team to the Super Bowl. That's not the kind of quarterback he is. All the Seahawks fans and all the Russell Wilson lovers can tell me different, but I'm going to disagree with you every time. Get carried by his defense as running game for his career. It's easy to fucking throw a lot of touchdowns and not throw any interceptions when you don't have to take any chances and you're playing from ahead all the time. That's neither here or there. Cincinnati, Houston, goddamn Bengals. I mean, it didn't matter because the Colts lost anyway. But if the Colts would have won, and then I would have watched this night game and saw how Houston won this game because freaking Nugent is terrible. Or not Nugent, they have a new kicker now. Nugent was so bad they have a new kicker now. I don't remember who the new kicker is. Any hoot. Just awful. Oh, Bullock. That's who it was. Bullock going back to his old stadium for the Texans and shanking like he used to do for the Texans. Texans won 12-10. Got that one wrong. Whatever. Baltimore, Pittsburgh for the division. Pittsburgh won. I picked them to win. Got that one right. Pittsburgh might be the only team that can really challenge the Patriots in the AFC now with all the injuries. The quarterback starting. Excuse me. Quarterback starting for the playoff teams in the AFC are you got Brady and Roethlisberger. All right. Then you got like Matt Moore, Tom Savage, Alex Smith, yeah, and Matt McGloin. Man, can't be any easier than this year for you, Brady. I don't give a shit if you don't have Gronk. If you can't beat that field, whatever. Denver, Kansas City. I picked Kansas City to shut the door on Denver's playoff hopes, and they did. Won 33-10. Simeon had some flashes here where he looked like a competent quarterback, but he's not the answer. I don't think Lynch is the answer either. They're another team. If they got Romo next year, watch out. They have a team there. Just need a quarterback. Same with Houston, but hey, they got Osweiler though, right? $72 million. It's working out pretty well, right? Oh, that's right. You got bench for Tom Savage. And the Colts lost the division to that fucking scrub-ass team. Detroit at Dallas. This was a good game. It was 21-21. And then Dallas just pulled away late. Dez Bryant throwing touchdown, catching touchdowns, whatever. Dallas won 42-21. I picked Detroit and got that one wrong. Whatever. Colts game. I picked at Oakland. I picked the Colts to lose this game. And they did. 33-25. They made a late rally, but just another wasted game and a wasted season. It wouldn't matter anyway because the Texans won. But we should have had this division sewn up if we just would have played some even semi-consistent football. And, it just gets sadder because Mathis is retiring now. Now, the only player left on that team for the Manning glory days and the Super Bowl team is Vinatieri. My sports teams suck anymore. Got spoiled all those years watching them go to the playoffs every year. Oh well. All I can hope is that they fire them and throw the bank at freaking Harbaugh or something. Get a real coach. Get a real GM. I don't even care if they get Peyton Manning to be a fucking GM. I don't give a shit he's never done it before. Fucking Elway didn't do this shit before, and he's fucking did damn well for Denver. Manning's fucking smart enough he could figure it out. Oh, anyway, that's the Week 16 recap. I went 10-6. Not great. Not awful. Just decent. So, I hope everybody had a good Christmas watching those games. So you had a better Christmas than me, being a Colts fan, but it's been that kind of year for the Colts. Anywho, on to this week, Week 17, and just bunch of meaningless games. This is a crapshoot. You might as well throw darts at the board, but I'm gonna make picks and win. Hope for the best. Baltimore at Cincy. Look for Cincy to win at home and end the year 6-9-1. But Marvin Lewis probably still get to keep his job. I just still don't understand. He is the Black Jeff Fisher. I'm sorry if that's not politically correct for anybody out there, but I don't really give a fuck. Houston at Tennessee. Houston won the division. This game means nothing. Matt Castle versus Tom Savage. That sounds exciting to me. Look for Tennessee to win, just so the Texans can only have 9 wins to win the division. Whatever. New England and Miami. New England. Let me see here. What's Oakland's record? I think New England needs this game to beat out Oakland for the number 1 seed, and Miami has already clinched the playoff spot. At Miami, though, they give them trouble sometimes at Miami. But Matt Moore, look for New England to win this game. What they fucking do. Could be a playoff preview of one of the juggernaut teams he's going to have to play. And that's why I love that. All these years they talk about how bad the Colts division is, or Luck's in a shitty division. What kind of shitty division has Brady been in his goddamn entire career? The Bills haven't made the playoffs in 16 years. The Jets have had, 3 years of relevance with Mark Sanchez as quarterback? And the Dolphins have made the playoffs 2 or 3 times in that like the last 16 years? What a cakewalk of a division, but no one says anything because Brady is the golden boy. He's the best ever, and God bless his semen could cure cancer. Anywho, look for New England to win a game. Chicago at Minnesota. Look for Minnesota to win and finish 8-8. Whatever, who cares? Buffalo at the Jets. E.J. Manuel playing the preschool team that is the Jets. Look for E.J. Manuel to win and get the Bills to 8-8. After their coach gets fired, they'll play hard, blah, 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 blah. Jets are terrible. Dallas at Philly. We might get to see some Romo this week, eh? Hopefully he doesn't get hit by big black Cox. Fletcher Cox. Sorry, same difference, you know what I'm saying. But, meaningless game for Dallas. Look for Philly to win. Finish year 7-9. Like I said, Wentz has a future. Build around him. Don't be the Colts. Cleveland at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh probably fighting for, playoff seeding, but it's the Browns. Pittsburgh could call Mike Vick and have him start quarterback and still beat the Browns. Look for the Steelers to win at home. Carolina, Tampa Bay. Look for Tampa to win. Finish your 9-7. Have a good year. Just missing those chances where you could have been better. I believe, they don't have a chance to make the playoffs anymore. Maybe if they won, they might have a tiebreaker over Green Bay or Detroit because one of them is going to be 9-7 too. So maybe they can still make it. I'm not exactly sure the NFC playoff picture. I'm not going to lie. The interest has waned on me for football in general just because of the Colts. But I still love football. And I still love doing these videos for the few people who do watch it. But whatever. Look for Tampa to win. And if they have playoff hopes, I still have a chance. New Orleans at Atlanta. Oakland at Denver. McGloin making his first start in a while. I think he started a couple years ago, before the Carr era. On the road, though, at Denver, that defense is still legit. That pass defense is sick. Look for Denver to win this game. Not an exciting game. Not a lot of offense this game. A lot of running the ball. Denver finds a way to win and finish 9-7, and it doesn't mean anything. Whatever. Arizona at the Rams. You can take the... Well, how can I say this? I don't know. I was going to say something about Jeff Fisher, but it got in my head, and it was just too mediocre to say, just like Jeff Fisher's football record. Anywho, okay, look for Cardinals to win. Poor Fitzgerald. No, you're not making the playoffs. Kansas City at San Diego. San Diego just lost to the Browns. Look for Kansas City to win. Seattle at San Fran. I don't think Seattle's that great this year, but it's still San Fran. Look for Seattle to win. Man, they really had a rough go with the division this year. Arizona fell apart, and that was the only competition. Fucking peacocks. Giants at Washington. So the Giants won. The Redskins can still make the playoffs, I believe, if they win. Yeah. Yep. So look for the Redskins to win this game. Giants already clinched the playoff spot. They're not going to win the division, so they might rest some players, Because what's the difference between a 5 and 6 seed? And they already got the 5 seed locked up. So yeah, this game is literally meaningless for the Giants. Look for the Redskins to win this game, and I believe they would make the playoffs. Don't quote me, but they would have a tie, which actually helps them here. They would be 9-6-1, and the loser of the Green Bay and Detroit game would be 9-7. So they would have a half game lead on either of those teams, and they would have a half game lead on the Buccaneers if they won. So yeah, win and get in for Washington, unless the Giants and Packers game ends in a tie, which then the Giants are not. The Lions and Packers would put if they tied, they would both make the playoffs, and then the Redskins would make it. Wouldn't that be crazy? The game went to overtime just to see what happened. But anywho, that's the actual game. Next game, to end it all, probably the most important game of the week, and the only good exciting game matchup of the week. Green Bay at Detroit. Man, Detroit's played so well this year in tough games. They find ways to win, but they've been falling apart lately, and the Packers are just too hot. I just don't see them stopping them. Look for Green Bay to win this game, and Detroit can still make the playoffs if the Redskins lose and they had a tiebreaker over the Bucks and they win, or the Bucks lose. I'm not sure about the tiebreaker situation, but Aaron Rodgers is coming for everybody right now. He's been carrying that team for how long? And I know a lot of people don't like him and stuff. They think he's cocky or whatever, discount double check and all that shit. But he's the best quarterback in the league. I don't give a shit what he says. He has absolutely no running game. Half the year, he hasn't even had a running back. He's been a fucking receiver playing running back, who's had some flashes of showing some potential to be great. But look for Green Bay to win. Should be a really good game and a cap to the end of the week. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the Colts game. The Colts are at home to Jacksonville. Who fucking cares? I would love for us to lose this game and give us a better draft position, but I know it's not gonna happen. They'll fucking find a way to win, finish 8-8, be fucking mediocre, be Jeff fucking Fisher, and lose from draft position. Not like it matters because we have fucking idiots. We have idiots in the front office anyway. Grigson will probably just draft another receiver. Man, Dorsett really worked out pretty well. Let me tell you, getting outplayed by fucking people like Chester Rogers and fucking Eric Swope. Who cares? I'll pick the Colts to win just because they ain't gonna lose at home to Jacksonville. I don't think so, but I would hope. I actually hope they do. There's no. I hope the Colts lose and Mathis has a sack or two and he can go out at least for that. That's the only reason I would want the Colts to win. Is just for Mathis to go out like that. At least he get one out. His last game being a win. But thank you, Mathis, for all the memories over the years. You the strip sack master. Him and Freeney used to be the most scared duo at defensive end for many years. I guess I'm just getting old, man. All my fucking players of past are retired or already retired, and retiring still. Started with Reggie Wayne and stuff, and now it is what it is. But that's it for the regular season, boys and ladies. If there's any watching, but that's it. After I'm still gonna do picks videos for the playoffs, which obviously won't be as long because it'll be a lot less games. Maybe I'll actually do I'll predict scores and stuff, see how close I get doing that, just to spice up a little bit because it'll be less games. But that's it. I'm gonna tally up here either before this or including the playoffs my record for the overall season. I'll let you guys know how that all went. But hope everybody had a great Christmas. Have a safe New Year's. A lot of people like to drink and all that stuff. Just be safe, be smart, and have a great day, everyone. And one last regular season time. Fuck the Patriots. Goodbye.